whiskey.
Woo!
Hello. Welcome to day 13. Today, we have a single grain Scotch whiskey. This one is from the Lowlands. And if you remember from, I don't know what day it was, like 4 or something like that. Single grain means that they use malt. The Lowlands. Good job,
Yeah.
Kyle. Means that they use malted or unmalted barley, but then they also will use either corn or wheat. Not both, one or the other. So typically single grains have a little bit of a softer flavor, but not necessarily. This one is a 10-year-old from the Girvan Distillery.
When you say it's like a 10-year-old, I feel like it's describing a child. There's a 10-year-old child in this one. Grit.
Girvan, Girvan Distillery? Sure, I don't know. 180 barrels, 200 liters. So, I feel like the color on this one is darker than the one yesterday.
Definitely is darker.
Looks a little more amber in color.
I get like a plastic petrol thing too.
Yeah, like a burnt plastic. I get that. I also smell like honey. Like a rich honeycomb aroma. Something that's like heavier, a little bit more thick and viscousy. Maybe more like maple syrup.
Okay. Breakfast.
Sure. Initially, I quite like the flavor. It has like a really nice, rich flavor. Still kind of viscousy, not oily, but it definitely hangs on your palate a little bit. More so than the Isla Scotch from yesterday. That was yesterday, right? Oh my god, that was 2 days ago. That one was definitely lighter on the palate, even though it had more punch because of the peat.
Yeah. This does not have...
This one is very nice and clean. It has a really nice finish. Like it keeps going. Like I still got that light honey.
The profile is definitely like...
It just keeps going.
Yeah. It's not flowy like the other ones have been, or some of the other ones have been.
This one's quite nice. I like this one. And it's from the Lowlands. It's the second time that we've had a Lowlands, and I've been surprised that I like it. Maybe I should experiment a little bit more with the whiskeys in the Lowlands.
Do we get the Lowlands whiskeys as much?
I'd have to research that. I'm sure we get a couple, but we're in the middle of the United States. And
Flyover country.
there's a lot of stuff that doesn't come to us. Also, the simple fact that there's a lot of Scotch that doesn't make it into the United States, period. So, we have a smaller pool to pull from. What do you think of this one?
I think it's good. It's excellent. I think that the burn of the palate is like mid and top of my roof, and not necessarily only limited to like my tongue, but it's not. It's like a mild burn.
Almost like a tingle.
Yeah.
I think maybe that's tannins. Maybe that's wood influence, because it is a 10-year. The last time we had one that was a 10-year or older, it kind of had this interesting like tannin feel.
Do you think that the ones that are older mellow out more?
Not necessarily.
I think that this is very good. I said excellent earlier.
Yeah. I think it's very good. I would buy this, I think. I would buy this.
Does it say that in Costco's thing, that it's excellent?
No. It gives it a rating of stars. And you can rate all the way up to 5 stars.
But that's us filling it in.
Yeah, that would be us filling it in. So again, taste is very subjective. Do we want to know what Costco said about this one?
Yeah.
All right. On the nose, tropical wafts of pineapple, fruity pastries, creamy notes of coconut, chai, and granola. I don't know. I still get kind of like a honey or a maple syrupy type thing.
And I think we have bought the bourbon barrel maple syrup stuff, and I could totally smell that in this. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have breakfast now.
Yeah. Okay, on the palate, dried oranges, buttered brioche with honey, softly spiced with a sweet vanilla fudge. I don't know if I get any citrus notes on this one. I'm sure they're there, but I really pull out the like honey and soft, I guess, whatever the spice flavor is. I don't know.
That's okay.
It's a very dominant, like that sweet, like honey, like, or maple syrupy type flavor. It's very dominant on this one, and I really feel like it's hard for me, at least, to distinguish any of the other tertiary flavors. The finish is buttered biscuits, vanilla, sweet roasted barley, and a peppery zest.
A peppery zest. Okay.
That might be that like tingling.
At the end.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. I quite like this one. I might have to take a look at the Gervin distillery and find out if... I don't think we get that here. But Costco should start to sell it.
We'll just keep our eyes out for it whenever we see it.
Yeah. All right. Have a good night.